Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I am back renovating another apartment here in Evergreen Harbor, which is the new world that came with The Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle. I'm still so excited to have new apartments, so I can't help myself but just decorate them over and over in different styles and themes for different families. I definitely need some idea suggestions because I feel like maybe it's because I'm using the furniture from the new pack. I feel like they kind of all do look a little bit similar. I've tried to mix it up a little bit with some of them. This one I tried to go for a very bohemian look. I was looking at some reference pictures on Pinterest of some really beautiful living rooms, and I'm just absolutely obsessed. But I tried to use a lot of plants and tried to give it that boho feel. So hopefully you guys will get that and hopefully you guys will like it. But yeah, I definitely need some just apartment ideas for these Evergreen Harbor ones, maybe to switch them up a little bit. I should probably actually just try to use furniture from other packs, but this stuff is just still so new and so much fun to play around with, and I absolutely love the style of the furniture, so just can't help myself, I guess. But anyways, as you can see, I'm starting off with the living room. Like I said, I was looking at Pinterest of these different really beautiful living room pictures, and so that's why I decided to start off with this area and just really get it sort of established before I finish the rest of the apartment. And I also tried to switch up the layout from the layouts I've done previously in this apartment and the one next to it. They are the exact same shape, the one this one and the one next to it, so it's a bit difficult switching up the floor plans because the placement of the windows I find pretty difficult. I'm actually finding these apartments more difficult to do floor plans in than the ones from City Living. I mentioned this recently. It could be because they're still new and I haven't had as much time to play around with them like the City Living apartments, because I used to struggle with floor plans a lot in those apartments too. But now, I don't know, I feel like I'm always coming up with new floor plan ideas. Well, recently I'm doing the sticking to the floor or sticking to the plan series where I'm not changing the floor plan of the apartment, so that's been a bit tricky. So maybe I'm just out of practice with messing with floor plans. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But either way, here you can see I'm moving on to the kitchen. I used this tile again. I realized after doing this apartment that I used it in the last apartment renovation that I did in this neighborhood, and yeah, sorry to be so repetitive. I will try to switch it up next time. But I really thought it suited the theme, and just the colors went nicely together in this apartment. So I really did like it. And yeah, I'm just really happy with the way this whole living area turned out. I do end up getting a dining table in here, you'll see in just a moment. It only has 2 seats at it. You can fit 4 Sims in this apartment, so it's really not enough seating for the entire family to sit there. I do get a high chair in there, so I guess there is technically 3 seats because then the toddler could sit in the high chair. But yeah, I wish I would have had a bit more space for it. Of course you can get rid of the couch, this white one, and you will have more space for it because I put it just behind the couch along that wall. I moved those boxes just over on that shelf that we got from this pack. So yeah, I think it works, but it's not as much seating as I would have liked. But over here I do place a TV. Originally I really wasn't planning on placing a TV because I didn't think it really suited the family that I had in mind. I just don't really see them sitting down and watching TV too much, but maybe their kid or something convinced them into getting a TV. So they're like, we'll get a little one, we can put it over here, you can watch your favorite show on it or whatever. Only every once in a while. I imagine they have a very limited amount of time to watch TV, but of course that's not something we can regulate in The Sims. You can control it obviously because you control the world, but it's not an actual setting, I guess. But either way, that's pretty much it for the whole living area. I really like the way the area by the TV actually turned out with that side table. That's another piece of furniture that came from this pack, and I just love it. And then the basket shelving above it came from a Laundry Day, and I think it's so bohemian and it's so earthy and just kind of farmhousey in a way. Oh, it's so cute. I absolutely adore it. But then over here, I'm going to be cluttering up the kitchen. I get a teapot in here, and I have these nice open shelves instead of doing cabinets. This pack came with a ton of clutter items for kitchens, like bottles and this pitcher and different things that make cluttering up shelves really nicely. And then there I just placed that drink tray that we got with this pack also on the kitchen table. I'm not sure if that actually blocks the table from being used. My Sim was able to sit at the table, but I need to play test to see if she can sit there and eat too without being blocked by the tray. Hopefully it doesn't, but if I find out it does, then I'll probably just put a small plant there or something. That doesn't take up too much space. I did play test this kitchen, by the way. You will notice that all of the counters do have something on it. I did actually struggle when I was having my Sim cook for the first time because of this vase here on this counter. It was in the wrong location, but I fixed it and it's totally functioning now, and your Sims can use the chopping block and everything that they need to cook all of their meals. But over here is going to be the bathroom. I wanted to do this wall trick with those wall hangings that we got with this pack. I've seen some people do that. I've seen some screenshots on, I think, like Twitter, maybe Tumblr. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought it was such a brilliant idea, and I might revisit that idea in the future because I think it's really smart and really pretty, but for this apartment, it just didn't quite work out this time. And here you will see, I'm decorating the bathroom, obviously, and I was trying to be a bit creative with the sinks and the mirrors, and I thought it looked so pretty, and then I realized that I forgot a toilet. And so I am switching up the doors though, so thankfully I do have room for a toilet, but I don't realize it until I go to decorate the toddler's bedroom and remember that I need a toddler potty. But where that basket is where I place a toilet, and that definitely works. I play tested the bathroom. The only thing I need to check is the table because I think everything else works just as it should. But over here is going to be the toddler's room. At first I wasn't going to do a toddler's room because I don't know, I feel like I've done a lot of toddler's rooms recently, but I wanted to use that bed again. It's so cute, and I hadn't used it in this color, so I thought the color was really fun, and it matched the wallpaper with the hearts on it like perfectly. But there I did place the high chair in the kitchen, and then there was the toddler potty and the regular toilet in the bathroom. But yeah, for the toddler's room, I just tried to clutter it up with decorations that I thought were really cute and that kind of suited the color scheme with the wallpaper and the bed. And I thought this side table that came from Tiny Living actually matched perfectly because it had the kind of the same wood tones, but also that same red color in its like accents, and so I thought that was really pretty. And then I also used the new cardboard dollhouse from this pack too, which is one of the cutest things ever. And I did size it down, I think once. I tried to size it down twice, but it was a bit too small, and it actually fit pretty well just sized down once. And then over here I have a little seating area. It's kind of like a little reading corner. I thought these chairs were actually pretty cute for a toddler's room. I could see them being like in a daycare or a preschool or kindergarten classroom or something. I thought they were pretty perfect for a toddler's room. And then over here on top of this bookcase, I do clutter it up with a few different items. It is so weird to me that this bookcase doesn't have any snapping points. So thankfully I have the OMSP shelf so I can place things at the right level easily and place them exactly where I want. I've mentioned that shelf like a ton of times, but I haven't mentioned it in a while. I do have a Move Objects tutorial about, well, it's about Move Objects, but I have a few different tips and tricks on the OMSP shelf. I've been meaning to actually do a full dedicated tutorial on the OMSP shelf. I know a few people have done it already, so if you guys are still interested in seeing kind of my process and what I do to use the OMSP shelf and like how to download it, please let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because I will definitely be trying to do that. I've been trying to make a list of tutorials that I've been meaning to do over the years, and I'm just kind of a slacker, so please forgive me, but it's definitely something I want to put more effort into and actually make videos about. So if that's one of them, please let me know. But anyways, over here is going to be the kids' room. So I did do this bunk bed trick. It totally works. The bottom bunk works anyways. The top bunk does not work. There's kind of a weird shadow underneath the top bed though. It's kind of bothering me. I tried using a different bed to see if it would go away, but unfortunately it wouldn't. So I don't know if that's just the lighting in this particular apartment, because I've never noticed it before when I've done this bunk bed trick. So I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. But anyways, the bottom bunk totally works. My Sim was able to lay down there without any problems, and it looks so good. I really hope that we get bunk beds eventually. I feel like everything that I've asked for has pretty much, I mean, not everything. There's still a few things, I guess, but like ladders, we've got ladders, and there's been a few other things too that I'm sure we've gotten. But bunk beds is like still on the like tippy top of my list. Oh, and babies too, but I feel like that one people are probably sick of hearing about because everybody wants it so much. I mean, bunk beds probably too though, but thankfully Move Objects exists and we can kind of pretend that bunk beds also exist. But I would have really loved to have 2 kids share this room. I think that would have been perfect. But since the top bed isn't functional, I decided to clutter it up with stuffed animals. The only thing I forgot to put in this room was a dresser, so hopefully that doesn't bother any of you guys. I didn't realize till I took the screenshots, but maybe there's storage under the bed or somewhere else in the apartment. I'm not exactly sure, but I really loved the like nature animal theme that I went for in that bedroom. I think it's super cute. But over here is going to be the parents' bedroom. So the parents' bedroom, I really wanted it to reflect the rest of the apartment because of course they're the parents, so they bought the furniture for the rest of their home, and so I tried to give it a similar style. In here they do have a bed, their walk-in closet. Over here is a computer desk. And then they have some decorations around, like some pictures on the walls. I also clutter up the desk a little bit with a few different things, but for the most part, their bedroom is pretty tidy and not overly cluttered, but it's not really like a huge bedroom, so I didn't quite have the space to add as many things as I wanted to. I really wanted to add a chair, but didn't quite have space for it. But anyways, this is basically it for the apartment. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshots. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you? 'Cause I'm looking in your eyes, you're looking past mine, but I'm just trying to break the cycle. Why are you staring at the door? I'm in the way. If you're leaving, that's fine, but don't forget your pride.